Players, it must be snowing in hell, honey, because we actually got a statement from Clarence Thomas on his ass taking them lavish gifts from a high-power GQP donor. I declare, honey, what a disgrace, baby. I can't even believe it. I can't. Normally, his ass is hush mouth, but he said, I'm going to have to go ahead and come on out here and speak on this, even though he tried to backpedal and pussy pop out of it. So as previously reported, ProPublica spilled the tea yesterday that Clarence Thomas has been taking trips all over the world, but not at his own expense, honey. He's been taking them at the expense of a GQP donor, Harlan Crow. He's been paying for trips for decades for Clarence Thomas and his wife, Jenny, and baby, Clarence Thomas didn't report it. According to ProPublica, honey, if Clarence Thomas and Jenny had paid for one of these trips, that would have been out of $500,000. I declare, honey, what a disgrace. So the Supreme Court issued a statement from Clarence Thomas this morning saying that he was advised that he did not have to report the lavish gifts he had been receiving for decades from Harlan Crow. I declare, honey, what a disgrace. So in the statement, honey, Clarence Thomas said that early in his tenure at the court, he sought guidance from his colleagues and others in the judiciary and was advised that some sort of personal hospitality from close personal friends who did not have business before the court was not reportable. I have endeavored to follow that counsel throughout my tenure and have always sought to comply with the disclosure guidelines. I declare, honey, what a disgrace. So Clarence Thomas is backpedaling and pussy popping out of this saying, hey, I took the trips, but I thought I ain't have to report it because they didn't have business before the court. I declare, child, way to skirt around the issue. If this is the truth and Clarence Thomas did not have to report those because this guy didn't have business before the court, and that means an actual court case, then hey, you know, it is what it is. But this definitely needs to be changed. And according to the Washington Post, the policymaking body for federal courts are supposed to be adopting tighter rules requiring that justices disclose travel by private jets and stays in commercial properties like resorts. The Democrats did come out yesterday and say this is ridiculous and a hot boo-boo shit and mess, honey. Dick Durbin actually issued a statement saying that the highest court in the land shouldn't have the lowest ethical standards. Today, ProPublica reported reveals that Justice Thomas has for years, he means decades, accepted luxury travel on private jets and yachts and shit like that. The behavior is simply inconsistent with the ethical standards the American people expect from a public servant. Supreme Court justices must be held accountable. They sure do, and you guys are in the power to do something about it. What you gonna do? Players, put your thoughts in the comments.